Hey doing guys, this is Andrew at the Warrior Vault. I'm bringing you a battle report of a game I played yesterday at a tournament outside the box games, 3-game tournament. If you want to see my full list, I have a video of it on my channel. And let's take a look at the lists. I gotta get better at this. I don't know exactly what the Dark Elf player brought. He had it all in Army Builder. I should have just took a picture, but this is the best I can do. His name was Zeke. I've met him before, and he's a really nice guy. This is my magic and high magic. And he has Lore of Life. Alright, so our deployment. I vanguarded to the woods. My 2 bolt throwers, my Frost Heart, my White Lion Horde, other bolt thrower, sisters, 2 units of archers, and Handmaidens right here with her Reaver Bow and Potion of Strength, which doesn't really play a big role, and he doesn't have any big beastlies for me to kill. His deployment, he vanguards over here. He can't really vanguard here, I believe, because I put myself in the woods to keep him away. He has the 2 bolt throwers, the executioners. Go back. These are the warlocks. These are the dark riders, and these are also warlocks, and these are dark riders. And then he has his witch elves here. Another bolt thrower up in here. Okay, they won first turn, which, man, that was a very important roll for me to fail. I really wish I would have won first turn, because with so much target saturation, I would love to cut down some of that fast cav. But nevertheless, that's the dice. And he moves everything forward and circling me, as I thought. And everything else just comes forward. So magic, he really didn't do too much. Shooting, he was able to kill my fast cav and put a wound on my bolt thrower. And then over here, shooting, it was able to kill, well, he's got the bolt thrower up here, kill all the sisters, put 1 wound on the Handmaiden, and he had the bolt thrower for the flank shot over here, killed 2 knights. Alright, High Elf's turn 1. I charged him with the Frost Phoenix here. Now I'm thinking, I'm strength 6, weapon skill 6. I should hit him on 3s. At least I think. Maybe it's 4s. And wound on 2s. Hopefully I can do 2 wounds and break him and run him down. Or just break him and turn around and take care of something else. I charged Crone's unit. Now, first I charged the fast cav, which I figured, hey, if he lets me get it, I'm going to sit there, I'm going to spin, and I'll be right on the side of these guys. I'll make these guys run off the board if they come after me, but if even they can see me. I don't think they can. Then he fled, he ran right off the board, so I charged here. And this was my plan originally, and my whole thought process was, okay, if I get the champion and I have 3 ranks against Crone, I have 7 attacks against her. I'm going to hit on 4s, I'm going to wound on 2s, she has no saves, I should be able to kill her, should obliterate the unit, but her 300 points is a fair trade for that unit. That unit loses a lot of effectiveness. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, and then I moved the Handmaiden into this unit here. In hindsight, I probably could have, I'm not sure, get those archers out of the way, I guess, because I anticipate this being a losing battle here. Alright, in my shooting, I know that I'm going to need to whittle these down, because if I fail combat here, which I did, because we both did 1 wound and they stuck, that they were going to side charge me, and then I probably lose that. And I shot bolts here, hoping to kill them, but I killed 4. Not the 5. And yeah, so this didn't go out according to plan. And the reason being is, if you look at this unit here, they're all basically GW plastic color. Okay, now I see the painted model, which is the sorceress, and I thought the model right next to her was Crone Helberon. We'll come to find out, Crone's not painted, and yeah, Crone's sitting right here, matching him with all the other witch elves. And yeah, I mean, I guess it's my own fault, but I couldn't tell the difference, and that hurt bad. I really needed that, and it's basically like I threw away the silver helms for nothing now. Dark Elf's turn 2. He failed his frenzy, and yeah, he charged at the archers here. The only thing I think he might have done different was charge the silver helms first to get them to run, then maybe kill the archers, or maybe come after my white lions to double team them with the executioners and the witch elves. The anticipated charges over here. This one I'm not too worried about. I mean, he's strength 4, he gets 3 roll to hit, but I have 2 wounds. I don't really think that he's going to break me. He might, but we'll see. And the end of combat here, he was able to do another wound to my Frost Heart. I did another wound to him, but in Magic, he was able to lower my toughness and my strength with one of their signature spells. And he just moved this forward. The Executioner is getting ready to charge my White Lions. Oh, yeah. He also got thrown off. Okay, so he ran right through them, as anticipated, and overran, of course. And high off turn 2. I moved slightly forward, and then I miscast Fiery on him. And, I mean, that's really good for me, because I cut down more than half the unit. No, maybe it's just half, but, wounding on 3s, he got a 6-up armor, that's it. I figured this unit's easily manageable now. With this hero in the unit, he gets Frenzy, which is, he's going to have a lot of attacks, but I have a lot of wounds. I have a lot of saves. I moved my archers up behind his Witch Elves, and these guys, well, they failed the rally, of course. And this is where the game went south. I knew my luck was going to run out eventually, and yeah, I got sucked into the warp with Everqueen, which hurts bad. And the reason why it's so bad is because now Fiery remains in play. And now also I lose the ability, basically. I have no caster level anymore because he killed my archers at my level 1. So yeah, this hurts. And he was able to break the Phoenix and overrun and break the Bolt Thrower. So now he's into the second Bolt Thrower with only 1 wound. So here's a shot at what it looks like at the end. Dark Elves turn 3. Alright, he charged me, of course. These guys start to spin in a position in which they can make a charge at my Bolt Thrower and my White Lions. And he charges this unit of Warlocks into the Bolt Thrower to ensure victory. Okay, so this is before combat. And this is after combat at a different angle. And I'm a dummy sometimes because I didn't direct any of my attacks to his heroes. So though I overkilled the unit by probably, I don't know, I think it was 8 attacks. Yeah, he has 2 heroes still standing there. Yeah, great. Alright, they killed the Bolt Thrower here. And he reforms. High Elves turn 3. Alright, I'm able to shoot with my 2 Bolt Throwers on this side and kill the standalone guy, and put the Warlocks down to 1 wound, and he flees. He runs off. For purposes, I don't think he ever rallies now. He doesn't even roll it. I think he just runs right off the table eventually. Okay. I was able to easily kill the 2 heroes, of course, and then I turned to anticipate the charge of the Witch Elves. So Dark Elves turn 4. This guy fails, and he runs further, and he charges the White Lions from behind with the Warlocks. Now, I thought this was not a good move to begin with, but you know what? The Warlocks, they're a great unit. With that 4-up ward, it's sometimes hard to really put any wounds on them. And so he charges the Bolt Thrower to overrun into the White Lions. And that worked. And Magic, he got Flesh to Stone and Thrown. So his Witch Elves are now toughness 7. I'm not really going to do too much to them currently. And this is after combat. I think I have 1 White Lion left and 1 the BSB. Now, an interesting thing came up. So he has Crone Helberon here, and then he has a character here that has the other Trickster Shard. Now, see, I have a 2-up ward against Crone, so he was wondering if he could direct all of his attacks to the one character that we would have been faced in Commune and kill all, not character, just basic unit model, and kill all the guys in unit. We got the tournament guy over, and he recommended that we split Crone's attacks in half. Half of them he can use the other Trickster Shard, half of them he can't. I was wondering about that, if anybody knew any kind of verdict on that, because that seemed a little strange to me. Alright, High Elves turn 4. Yeah, still combat, running out of people. And then, yeah, he breaks me on my turn 4. And Dark Elves turn 5, he overruns into my Bolt Thrower. Well, he charges into my Bolt Thrower. And that's it. So, yeah, I expected my luck to eventually run out. I mean, I've never lost a game yet this year, and I've done over a dozen. I've done 2 tournaments with 2 different armies, and went 3-0 both of them, so I was anticipating a loss eventually. And here it comes, being sucked into the warp. So, another thing I was thinking, he had the Sorceress in with the Witch Elves. Now, I think I remember something about they're supposed to take attacks against a non-Witch Elf character. And I don't know if he was ever rolling. I mean, I know he wasn't rolling it, but I don't know if he just forgot it, or it's hard for me to remember my own rules, let alone my opponents. And, yeah, Dark Elves are always a tough match for me. Well, being High Elves. I think my Empire list would do very well against that list, but, yeah, him getting rerolls and me not, that really hurts. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. I have 2 more games to post from this tournament, and I'll get to them sometime this week. And if you could, like, share, and comment. Thanks a lot, guys. It's Andrew.